Ladies and gentlemen, Bungle, hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a great day. Today we are going over Enlisted, the World War II free-to-play first-person shooter, and kind of in this series, or much requested really to talk about here, is Invasion of Normandy or Battle of Berlin, the FG-42. Now, if you're watching this video and kind of wondering what I do here on my channel, well, I give you an overview, kind of telling you what this weapon is, where it fits in a squad, etc. Next, talk about performance. How does it perform? Is it good? Is it bad? And lastly, is it worth it? So, without further ado, let's begin. So, if you're playing Enlisted, probably a new viewer, new subscriber, returning viewer, returning sub, you've been playing this game since CBT or whatever, or you're new to the game, been browsing the Enlisted Reddit, Enlisted forum, well, there's kind of cardinal weapons in this game that have been labeled as overpowered, needs a nerf, Gaijin, Dark Flow, do something right now about this weapon, or I'm going to take my credit card, I'm going to call American Express, and I'm going to refund everything. I'm calling PayPal, I am charging back everything, I am done with this game. And this is one of the weapons, the FG-42. And, well, for an overview of this weapon, you can find it really in basically pretty much all the classes except, I think, Assault and your Machine Gunner. So this is your Trooper, your Engineer, your Bomber, your Flametrooper. Really going to give you some free chicken here. What you want to use this primarily for is your Troopers and your Engineers. The reason I'm saying that is, well, with a Trooper squad, you have 9 of these running around the battlefield, 9 FG-42s. You can have this with your Engineers as well, and you can kind of double up here with the MP-43/1 or the STG-44 in your Assault squads. You can run Troopers and Engineers carrying the FG-42. Now, for the performance. Well, this is a semi-auto and can be a fully automatic rifle, 20 rounds, right? 20 round cartridge that fires a 7.92 millimeter round, which is like the STG-44 round. So this is a hard-hitting weapon with a fast fire rate that can also be fully auto, has great stability, just great recoil control, recoil management, devastates troops, can one-shot, two-shot very quickly, very easily, and just dominates on the battlefield. This weapon can be used in like any squad. You can take it out for your Troopers, have 9 of these running around, or you can, kind of tweak your Assault squads out, and you pretty much have a very, very strong squad that will rival any premium squad, and you will go out and do really well. This weapon is very user-friendly. The sights, the iron sights they use are very simple to use, and, kind of going with historical accuracy here and stuff like that, where is this weapon coming from, Bungle? Well, from my understanding, from looking on Wikipedia, the most credible places to get your resources from when you're studying or, writing a research paper, is from Wikipedia, talking about the FG-42, saying, oh, it was used by the Flametrooper, and my German viewers can probably butcher me for my German. I'm not really that proficient in it, but pretty much the German paratroopers would use these, and that's kind of like one of the big hallmarks of these. They didn't really produce, I think, a lot of these during the war, but as you can see in Battle of Berlin and everything like that, or Invasion of Normandy, this weapon is just insane, and you can use this weapon in the Invasion of Normandy and the Battle of Berlin. And yes, there's the FG-42/2. I haven't got to that weapon yet, but from my research and understanding on that, it pretty much just has more stability and I think the muzzle's a little different, but generally plays the same. Now you may be wondering, all right, Bungle, is it worth it? Well, I'll be honest, you can go look on the Enlisted Reddit. You can go look on the Enlisted forum. I think the community, or those who use that part of the community, are very vocal on this weapon and very much hate it. And the reason why is that they feel that it is overpowered. And in my opinion, I'm comparing this to, let's say, the M1 carbine, or the M2 carbine, is that yes, comparing this weapon to Allied weapons, or even Soviet weapons, you can say that the FG-42 is a little overpowered because it has great recoil management. It can go fully auto with no really recoil issue at all. It can one-shot, two-shot enemy soldiers, and is a very strong, has great range. It's overall a really strong weapon. So I can see why people are like, oh, I want to get a nerf and I'm going to go charge it back and everything. So yes, we can kind of understand where that's coming from. Now, of course, I would personally use this in my lineups. I think this is great to grind for and to use throughout your campaign levels, throughout grinding and everything like that, just because it's a very, very strong weapon. So, if you reach this point in the video, new viewer, possibly a new subscriber, well, I hope today is the day that I earn your subscription. Having you sub and mash that like button does help me with the YouTube algorithm. Returning viewers, returning subs. Let's be honest, none of you watch my videos at this point anyway. The YouTube analytics, if you're a content creator, you know what I'm talking about, do not lie. Most people that reach this point in the video, I think there's only like 0.01%, and most likely they're not my, subscribers anyway. Anyways, hashtag, let's say, Pokemon Diamond, right? Who's going to get the Pokemon Diamond remake coming out? I went to GameStop today and pre-ordered mine. Hopefully you did too, because I think if you do, you get the Steelbook version of it. But if you reach this point of the video, like I said, hashtag Pokemon Diamond. You may get Pokemon Pearl, but I've been a big Diamond fan since I was back in my diapers playing it on my DS. Other than that, I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Take care.